My name's Mark Edgar. I'm Mental Wellbeing Advisor at the University of Hertfordshire. I talk about my own mental health. I guess the reason I ended up in mental health was because I had a breakdown at the age of 21. I was a Cambridge University student. Things went wrong in my second year. I went through the whole of my second year at Cambridge. Was pretty much psychotic. Nobody even noticed. Somehow I got through my degree and then had a total breakdown. So that led to a long period of time doing very little. I was on benefits. I lived at home with my parents. The whole of my life revolved around mental health. I couldn't get the medication right. I was in hospital twice, tried to kill myself, those kinds of things. And then I guess towards the end of the 1990s, I graduated in 1991, I discovered that education might be a way to move forward. So I went back into education, and very slowly I started to think again, and I began to get a bit more confidence again, and my symptoms began to reduce slightly, and I worked my way back to going back to Cambridge, which I hoped was going to be the end of the story, but unfortunately with long-term conditions there's not usually an end to the story, and I had a very bad relapse in the early 2000s, and eventually found a psychiatrist who came up with a solution. So I started taking an antipsychotic called risperidone in 2001, and to be honest, I've never really looked back since. But it opened up a whole realm of things for me, which is the real reason why I came into mental health. In those days we had asylums where you were locked away behind metal doors and metal bars. The world has moved on from there, and I guess I live my life as best I can despite mental illness, and whereas for much of my life mental illness defined me, now it is just a part of my life, and I've gone back to being a friend, a brother, a son, a colleague, a guy who likes cooking, a guy who likes sport, a guy who likes music, rather than just a professional psychiatric patient, which is what I was throughout the 1990s.